Hey learners, hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to my channel. Let's start with our new session of problem solving using Python. I'm sure you guys are more excited to learn more and more difficult problems in Python, right? Now gradually the difficulty level of problems is going to increase. In the previous session we completed with 15 problems. Now let's start today with problem number 16. But before starting with problem number 16, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please do it by clicking on the bell icon so that you will get timely notifications. Let's quickly start with problem number 16. Now in all the previous problems we had used the basic concepts of programming like variables, operators, input output. Now from here onwards we are going to start with control flow instructions like if else, loops, for loop and while loop, transfer instructions like break, continue. All this we will be discussing in the coming problems. Okay, now let's start with problem number 16. Now in this problem we have to accept an integer and check if it is even or odd. Right guys? Now to check whether the number is even or odd, we have to check its divisibility with 2. Okay, and we have one modulus operator which returns remainder. So what we have to do is whatever number we will accept, we will just check its remainder after dividing by 2. If the remainder comes 0, then the number is even. And if the remainder comes 1, then the number is odd. That simple it is. Isn't it guys? Let's write program for this. Okay, so quickly we'll write program for this so that we will solve many more programs. Now from today onwards, I'm going to solve the programs in PyCharm environment. After few days, we'll go to some other environment. Don't worry. My intention is to show you maximum IDs as much as possible. So I'll create a new file. I'm taking the same folder which was in the previous sessions, Python programs. You can see here we have already created 15 programs. And gradually this number is going to increase. I'll create a new file. There only right click new Python file. I'll give name to it as prog16. Okay guys, then first we have to accept a number. Enter input, enter a number or enter a number, right? Now you know that input always returns a string. We have converted it into integer and then I have collected in n. Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to just check whether n mod 2 is 0. N mod 2 means I'm going to divide n with 2 and collect its remainder, and that remainder I'm checking whether that remainder is equal to 0. If it is, then the number is prime. Sorry, the number is even. Very sorry for that. Print n is even. Okay, and else we are going to display print n is odd. Okay, now let's run this and give some sample input. Now to run it, select the file, right click and just click on program, run program 16. Now I'll give you some input, like for example I'm giving 12. Now 12, when I divide by 2, the remainder is 0. 0 equal to 0, true, therefore 12 is even. Okay, again run it by giving some different input. Now suppose I'm giving input as 13. The 13 divided by 2, remainder is 1. And is 1 equal to 0? No, it will come in else part and display 13 is odd. Right? I hope you understood the solution for this problem. let's quickly move with one more problem. Sorry. Now we will move to problem number 16. Problem number 17. Okay? Now problem number 17, you can see. Write a program to accept three numbers and check whether the first is between the other two numbers. Getting? You just have to do the comparison of that first number with the other two. Okay? So you have to accept three numbers and check whether the first number is between the other two. As an example, input given is 20, 10, 30. So you can see 20 is between 10 and 30. Therefore, the output should be 20 is between 10 and 30. And if it doesn't, accordingly. But always remember, whenever you're checking something between something, so always remember that boundaries are also inclusive. Means this 10 and 30 both are inclusive. For example, if the input given is 10, 10, 30, still the answer should come 10 is between 10 and 30. Meaning whenever you check boundaries, whenever you check between, that boundaries are also inclusive. Okay, so let's quickly move to PyCharm and we will try to write solution for this problem number 17. I'll just do right click, new Python file. I'll give name to it as prog17. We have to accept three numbers: a, integer, input, enter first number, b, int, input, enter second number, c, int, input, enter third number. Okay, so first, second and third number. Now three numbers I have accepted. We just want to check whether a lies between b and c. I can write like this: b less than equal to a less than equal to c. That simple it is, isn't it? In Python, you can use chain operation of this comparison, relational operators. Chaining can be done. And whenever you use such chaining, in that chain, when everything is true, the final result is true. Meaning, b less than equal to a is true and a less than equal to c is true, then only the final answer is true. Okay, so in short, it is checking whether a is greater than equal to b and a is less than equal to c. Yes, then the value is between b and c. So we will give message a is between b and c. I hope you are understanding the print instruction. And same way I am writing print a is not between b and c. Okay, I hope you got it, isn't it? Quite simple it is. So if a is satisfying this chain operation, meaning everything in this chain should come true. Okay, so a is greater than equal to b and a is less than equal to c. Means it indicate a is between this range. It will come inside this if and display this. Okay, let's run this and give some sample input. Now suppose the first number I am giving as 20, second as 10 and third as 30. Can you see the output? 20 is between 10 and 30. But suppose if I give input like this, 10, 20, 30. Is 10 lying between 20 and 30? No. The condition will come false. Getting? Something in this chain is going to come false. And therefore it will come in else part and it will display 10 is not between 20 and 30. Because 10 is not greater than equal to 20. So that part come false. And in chain, if one is false, everything is false. Okay. So I hope you you have understood the solution for this problem. Let's quickly move with next problem. Problem number 18. Getting? I'm sure you are excited to learn more and more problems. Gradually, I'll be starting problem solving for other languages as well. All depends on your support. Getting? So please keep commenting. Please like the videos, share it with your friends so that the knowledge is shared to maximum people. Okay? Move to problem number 18. Now in problem number 18, what we have to do is we have to accept a character as input and check whether the character is a digit. That is, we have to check whether the character is in the range 0 to 9. Okay, this question is quite simple. Whatever character you will accept. Now Python allows you to do string comparisons. Yes. Okay, so you just have to check whether that character which you are accepting is in the range 0 and 9. So here also, can we use chain operation? Yes. Okay, I am going to write ch greater than equal to 0 and ch less than equal to 9. In short, 0 less than equal to ch and ch less than equal to 9. Means ch lies between 0 and 9. This is chain operation. So in this chain operation, if all are true, the final result is true. Okay, so we just have to give the message that the input character is a digit. Okay, let's move on to the PyCharm part and try to write the solution for this problem. See here. I'll create a new file. I'll give name to it as prog18. Okay, now I'm going to accept one character from the user. Input, enter character. Enter a single character. Okay, and already you know that input returns a string, so that will come in ch. Now we just have to check whether 0 less than equal to ch less than equal to 9. This is a chain operation. So in this chain, when everything is true, the result is true. Means if ch is greater than equal to 0 and ch is less than equal to 9, it indicates it is between 0 to 9. Now what we will do is we will print ch is a digit. Getting? Else we will give message print ch is not a digit. Getting, guys? Okay, so ch is not a digit or ch is a digit. Now let's execute it, run it. See here, I'm giving input as 5. So is that character 5 greater than character 0 and greater than less than character 9? Yes, it is greater than character 0 and it is less than character 9. Therefore it lies between 0 to 9. Message comes 5 is a digit. And now if I run this with some different input, getting, like I'm giving input as D. Okay, so it doesn't lie in a 0 to 9 range and therefore it will give D is not a digit. Agreed, guys? I hope this solution is clear to you. Let's move on to next problem. Many more problems in the store. Okay, in the pipe there are so many problems and we have to solve problems on loops, nested loops. Then we will be moving to procedure oriented coding, that is functions. On data structures, I'll be taking many more programs. I'll be taking programs on object oriented programming as well, file handling, a lot of programs. And if you go through this, you'll sure clear with many of the technical interviews. Getting? All these problems are going to build your problem solving concepts. Okay, so problem number 19 we will move on. Here what we have to do is we have to accept a number and check if it is divisible by 5 and 7. This is somewhat like odd and even, where we checked the divisibility by 2. Here we have to check divisibility by 5. So whatever number you are going to accept, check whether it is divisible by 5 as well as the number is divisible by 7. Okay guys, so we have to check whether it is divisible by 5 and check whether it is divisible by 7. Getting? And you have to use AND. You have to do logical ANDing. So for logical ANDing we have AND operator. So when both the conditions are true, the result is true. Okay, let's move on in PyCharm. See here guys, we will create one more file. I'm sure you all are enjoying these problems, and if you are really enjoying, please do comment in the comment box. This really encourages me to bring with more and more useful contents which will help you in your career. Okay, so program number 19 we are going to move, in which we have to accept one number, int input, enter a number or enter an integer. I'll just give enter a number. We have to check whether that number is divisible by 5 and whether that number is divisible by 7. Now if both the conditions are coming true, now divisibility check we do it by modulus operator, mod operator. So n mod 5. If the remainder comes 0, 0 equal to 0, true. And n mod 7. If the remainder comes 0, 0 equal to 0, true. Both true. Because in AND when both are true, then only the result is true. It will come inside if block, and there we will give message n is divisible by 5 and 7. Okay, and otherwise we will give message print n is not divisible by 5 and 7. Getting? That's all. That simple question it is, isn't it? Let's run this and try to give input accordingly. Suppose the input is 35. So what do you say? 35 is divisible by 5 and 7 both? Yes. 35 is divisible by 5 also, and 35 is divisible by 7 also. So both are coming true. It will give message 35 is divisible by 5 and 7. Suppose I am giving input 21. Now you know in case of 21 it is not divisible by 5. So it won't check also it is divisible by 7, because this part comes false, complete false, directly else part, and in else part it will give message 21 is not divisible by 5 and 7. Agreed? Let's quickly move on with next problem, problem number 20. Okay, now in case of problem number 20, see the question. Write a program which accepts annual basic salary of an employee and calculates and displays the income tax. How much will be the tax for his annual salary as per the following rules. Now the rules given are, if the salary is 1.5 lakhs, that is 1,50,000 and less than it, so then the employee is not going to have any tax. The tax will be 0. But if the salary is between 1,50,000 and 3 lakh, the tax is 20%. Okay, and if it is greater than 3 lakh, the tax is 30%. Okay, of his annual salary. Right? Now what we have to do is, we have to accept, in this program we have to accept basic salary from the user. From the user we are going to accept basic salary, and we just have to do comparison. So here there will be multiple if else. Now till now whatever programs we did, in that simple if and else. Here now multiple conditions are there. So we have to use the concept of EL if. Okay, so let's move to PyCharm environment. We will create one more file. I'll give name to it as proc20. Okay guys, here we have to accept basic salary. I'll give name to it as basic. Okay, and it will be integer only. Input, enter annual basic salary. Okay, so we have to accept annual basic salary. Is this right, guys? Okay. Now what we have to do is we have to check whether the basic salary is less than 1,50,000. Is this right? 1,50,000. In Python, you can use underscores to separate numbers like this. It won't give any error if you use underscore to separate that values. That is only for your convenience. Python is going to ignore that underscore. Getting? But it is allowed. You should know this. If you have learned Python properly, if you have gone through all the videos of Python, then you will know it. In some videos I have told about this. Okay. So if the basic salary is less than 1,50,000, tax is going to be 0. ELF, if basic salary is less than, getting 3 lakhs. 3 lakhs is inclusive. So what I'm going to do is less than 3 lakhs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now you may say you didn't check greater than. So obviously when it is not less than 1,50,000, it is greater than 1,50,000. So it is going to come to second part, and it is less than 3 lakh. So it will enter in the second category, where tax is 20% of the basic salary. So 20% means 0.2. Okay. And else, you know it, obviously when it is not less than 1,50,000, it is not less than 3 lakh. So obviously it is greater than 3 lakh, where tax is going to be basic salary is 30%. Now how much is the tax that we have to print? Okay, to print, what we will give, income tax is comma and then tax variable. That simple it is. But can you see in this program there were multiple conditions. So first we have checked whether it is less than 1,50,000. But see guys, if it is not less than 1,50,000 means obviously it is greater than 1,50,000, greater than or equal to. So obviously it will move to second. And if it has entered in this, so it is greater than 1,50,000 but less than 3 lakh. And when it comes to else, it is obviously greater than 3 lakh. Okay, okay? Now we will run this code, right? And we will give some sample input. Now suppose I'm giving 2,50,000. Okay, so it fits in second category. So how much is the 20% of 2,50,000? So 50,000 is the income tax. Now if I run and give some other input, like I'm giving 4 lakhs, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 30% of 4 lakh is 1,20,000. Right? I hope you got it. Right? Okay. So I hope you're understanding these all problems. Now for today's session, that's all. We will stop at this problem only and continuing in the next session with the next problem. I'm sure you all are enjoying this problem solutions. Do like, share, comment. Okay. So we'll stop for today. Thank you all of you. Keep learning, keep watching, keep evolving.